133 years ago today, Dr. James Naismith, IMCA Thursday night's matchup. Let's take a look at tonight's starting. As for the Sacramento Kings, Mike, without fouling early on.
Especially down the stretch.
Yeah, the Kings as it's...
So that Keegan Murray is guarding Anthony Davis and they can post him up on the low block, and that also leaves you really susceptible to court tonight, Kyle, for the Kings. And I don't just mean in the full court. Their pace in the half court is what makes them really special, and it's a little bit slowed down against this Lakers team.
Katie, your two keys are rebounding and turnovers. That last foul was on Keegan Murray, his first. Yes.
And that slows the game monumentally. There are areas where the Kings are going to have to be challenged to really pick up the pace and try to avoid fouling.
25 free throws made Thursday night for the Lakers. As Malik Monk looks to turn the corner, stops on the dime, goes left hand, no. Here comes LeBron.
And that's not a block for AD, but it is.
Rui Hachimura, we know that. Domas calling for it on the low block against Davis. 6 on the clock. Sabonis trying to big boy Davis. Davis comes away with the block. Remember, he had 6 the other night. On the kick out, Christie catch and shoot. And the Lakers lead.
And Mike Brown tried to use his timeouts as well to stop these types of runs, and it ended up in a situation down the stretch of the game where he didn't have a timeout, I believe, the last 4 minutes.
Domas going to the strong hand.
And Hill on him, trying to shoot over the top of him, and then Domas in single coverage having to create his own space. That doesn't work as well as the two-man game.
Against the Kings over his last 4 makes it a 9-2 ball game. Monk tees up a 3. Davis trying to get deep position against Domas. DeMar came with the help in transition. Monk lost control of it. LeBron comes away with it and throws it to Mike Brown here.
At the rim, I like that action a lot.
Great camera angle there from our crew, high above Golden One Center. Here comes De'Aaron Fox. Oh, he's trying to put Christie in a blender. Oh, everything but.
Numbers don't reflect it the other night, so I like seeing that De'Aaron is coming out.
Fox knocks down a pair. Murray checking LeBron here as he crosses the timeline. LeBron, full head of steam, getting right to the cup.
It's behind him to cut LeBron off, not wanting to let him get to the paint that easy. There's a defensive breakdown for sure.
LeBron on the switch out. Another turnover there. How many turnovers did we see trying to throw the ball to Domas in the post? Mike Brown talked about putting that ball up high to bounce passes or passes where the small guard can steal it.
And I like that box out, though, by Keegan Murray, and it leads to a bucket.
It's a good look at one. They run a double at Davis. Reeves, three-pointer.
I mean, teams have struggled with, haven't been able to convert.
Domas this time, free throw jumper. Off the steal, Keon took his lunch money.
And that's how Keon comes in and makes an impact on the game. He's going to pick the...
Call Keon for the foul, however.
And Keon being a pest, I was just talking about how he can make an impact, and he came in and he's trying to make it really difficult for a job cutting off the lane, and yeah, he got smacked. I think they're going to take a look at this.
That's right. Off the steal, Keon with the flush. But Kevin Scott says they're going to look at this.
Right there.
Yep. Here at home, not where they want to be. How critical, I mean,
at the Western Conferences, and it's going to be really hard to make up ground. So that's why every game at this point is so critical.
D'Angelo Russell, fresh off the bench. Lead coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the first. I think, man, harder than anybody.
Getting some good looks are the key. Yeah. See, I mean, they've created some nice shots. Just not shooting the ball well, and that has been a common find themselves where they are. It's not about anything like not having the pieces. It's just about people struggling and not being able to execute.
Here's DeRozan getting to his spot. 17 Bulls.
Tough shot there by DeMar DeRozan. That's his first attempt and his first bucket of.
DeMar DeRozan with 3 points. Remember, he only had 10 the other night. As Russell, oh man, late whistle right there. And DeRozan is in.
Really pay attention to it.
Isaac Jones, 8-point deficit for Sacramento. Here's Kevin Huerter trying to slice his way over AD.
To hold them off.
Davis, he's trying to go 1-on-5 out there and got ripped. Kings now, down by 6. DeRozan, oh! He put him in the...
And immediately started going to the other end of the floor. DeMar DeRozan just tagged him at the rim. So, you know, I'm not sure kind of, it's suddenly become an issue, right? It hasn't been kind of something we've seen all season, like a couple years ago when it was third quarters that were troubling. But, you know, they've got to find a way to come out better and correct that.
Gabe Vincent.
His three-point shooting numbers are not high, but you got to look back to, you know, his time in Miami, where his last couple of years shot the mess out of the ball from deep.
Stockton zone as Keon Ellis on the floor. Here's Dalton Knecht, 17th overall pick. Got his pocket pick. Here's Keon in transition. Isaac Jones with the contact. And they're going to call an offensive foul. One in the chest.
And going back to that, you know that's a play for Eric.
The first big off the bench today for Mike Brown. We'll have 2 free throws. Hey, you can join Kings Play. No offers. Visit kings.com/bowling to get your tickets. Keon and De'Aaron in the backcourt for the Kings. De'Aaron now guarding LeBron on the post. And no help at all as LeBron throws it down.
Island.
Yeah.
And going the opposite direction.
Ellis looking for his second triple.
But Keegan, man, last.
Here he is trying to check LeBron now. And LeBron James.
And Gabe Vincent picking De'Aaron Fox up full court, but that is certainly a foul right there.
26 points, 5 assists in 36 minutes on Thursday. Turned 27.
A little bit. De'Aaron likes the top. As we know, that helps.
Vincent on the kick out. High archer. Drew nothing but air. Fox here. Trying to put Koloko in some action here. Oh, Fox blows by him. Oh, man. He's like that October wind to play here in the first. James off the one leg. Wow.
Time and time again.
At the end of one, the Kings trailed